from the Channel's newsroom here in London. 2 people are in a critical condition in hospital after another day of violent demonstrations in Hong Kong. A protester is in hospital after he was shot at close range by a police officer. The moment he was shot is too graphic to show, but this is immediately after the shooting. He was the 3rd person shot by police since the protest began 24 weeks ago. Later on Monday, a pro-Beijing supporter was doused in flammable liquid and set alight after arguing with protesters who are demanding greater democracy and police accountability in Hong Kong. The territory's chief executive, Carrie Lam, speaking to reporters on Monday evening, warned protesters they would not succeed in getting their demands.
Our society has been put under strain because of the extensive violence by the rioters. And this is exactly why I came out this evening to send those very clear messages. There's no question that escalating violence could get what the rioters want.
Bolivian President Evo Morales has resigned after nearly 14 years in power amid turmoil following his disputed re-election last month. He stepped down in a televised address while also urging protesters to halt the violence that has rocked the country over the past few weeks. The news was met with jubilant scenes from opposition supporters. Here, people celebrating in the streets of La Paz on Sunday. The head of the army had called on him to go after protests over his election win. Auditors found irregularities with the poll, but Mr. Morales said he had been the victim of a coup. He said he was leaving to help protect families of political allies after their homes were burned down. Meanwhile, Spain's Socialist Party met to form a government after the country's latest election resulted in no clear winner but a surge for the far right. Although Pedro Sanchez and the Socialists won most seats, a polarised electorate awarded neither right nor left-wing parties enough seats to govern with a majority. The Conservative Popular Party came in second, and far-right Vox more than doubled its seats to become the country's 3rd most powerful party. Their leader, Santiago Abascal, said he wanted to build a patriotic movement for the country. There are warnings of catastrophic danger as an unprecedented number of bushfires rip through parts of Australia, having already killed 3 people. More than 1,000 firefighters and 70 aircraft battled a large number of out-of-control fires in New South Wales, with conditions expected to worsen. Orange skies blanketed the mid-north coast, transforming day into night as around 90 fires burned across the states. 17 of the fires reached emergency level status, the highest status possible. Strong winds and dry conditions helped intensify the blazes. Cyclone Bulbul has ripped through coastal areas of Bangladesh and India, killing at least 13 people, while more than 2 million others were forced to spend a night in storm shelters. The storm injured dozens and destroyed thousands of homes, while areas of coastline were swallowed up by the high tides. Officials say that further casualties were avoided because people were evacuated. Authorities say the storm is now weakening. Iran has discovered a new oil field in the southwest of the country that has the potential to boost its reserves by about a third. President Hassan Rouhani made the announcement during a televised speech in the central city of Yazd. The field stretches over 2,400 square kilometers in the oil-rich Kazakhstan province. On Monday, Iran's oil minister said it is the 2nd largest found in the country and has an estimated 53 billion barrels of reserves. And finally, pigs might not fly, but in California, Lilo, the therapy pig, wants to make air travel less stressful. The 5-year-old Juliana pig and her owner are part of San Francisco Airport's WAG Brigade.
She can do tricks like a dog.
A program that brings trained therapy animals to the airport to cheer up passengers and to help ease travel anxieties. And that's your international news around the world in 5.